camera working? Doesn't look like my camera's working. Hello? It's probably just a unplug and replug. Hello everyone. Give me one quick second to things. Audio is fine, that's good to hear. How's it going, Snorlax? Forgot which one this is. Yeah, it's probably this one. Okay, I replugged that. Now what I do here is I press this button. Please. Okay, it's working now. Cool. Yeah, stopping by, even though it's only for a quick minute, dude. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you too, man. Alright. So it's been like probably almost like more than half a year since I streamed. But here I am again. No set schedule or anything like that. I just got a new Lego set, so I want to build it on stream for everyone to see. Today we're gonna be making the Galloping Horses canvas. So this is one of their New Year set that they released this year for the Year of the Horse. And I am the Year of the Horse myself, so this is one of the main reasons why I got it. And yeah, we'll be building that today. Other than that, in terms of what you guys can see, this keyboard is new. It's just like one of the Lego keyboards that I bought. And it's been serving me pretty well. Yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Yeah, if you guys gotta go sleep or anything, because I freaking stream at like the worst time for East Coast. Feel free to do so. I need to. Why is the camera dead again? I just got back. What's happening to my camera? That was weird. How did that happen? So yeah, I'm agitated today. Things are not going the way I want them to all the time. We roll with it. is this? Why are they paper bags now? That's so weird. Oh, dude, piece of paper. Now I have to keep an eye out for when the camera dies randomly again. I believe this is the canvas itself. Whoa. That's so cool. Nice little print of the canvas here. Actually like a nice canvas texture that I should probably put somewhere else for now. That's interesting. This has all paper bags now. Little bag number 10 is so small. A lot of little small bags. I think this is the instructions booklet here. Which I won't really need, because I have one on screen for me to save myself some table space, but might as well open this and show you guys what's inside. Build together. Download now. Oh, that's a cute picture. And it just gets straight into it. Got like 260 pages worth of things to do. I hope to finish this in one night, but we shall see. You know, I used to have more space on the table on my left here, but there's a lot of junk food and stuff on it. I will figure that out later. Alright, let's go. Bag number 1. I don't know how I feel about... I mean, I guess paper is better for these types of bags. I'm just so used to plastic. But I guess paper, in the end, is significantly better. Alright, number 1. Get this out. Got this piece. We got 2 minifigs in this. I should open these too. Like a green apple piece. Got one little mini fig. There's no. I think there's. Fortunately, I don't have anything. My dog Tutti. Fortunately, he's getting old. He's blind now. But usually in the mornings, he finds me and tries to snuggle up next to me as much as possible when he sleeps. To the point where he has to put his face on my chest or something like that while I sleep. Alright, Tutti, I'm gonna put you on the bed, okay? And if you jump down, I'm gonna let you out because I don't have any food for you right now. Yeah, he wants to jump down. Oh. I don't have any food. Guy's a chair stream. Yo, Brian, how's it going, man? Dealing with dog aggro. They only want to be in this room when there's food, and then they get upset when, like, if I put them on my bed, if I'm not there, they get upset and they want to leave. So, like, it's annoying because it's like, damn, Tutti, do you want me to be in bed, like, 3/4 of the day? Because all you do is sleep all day otherwise. I'm like, I don't want her bed rot. But if I have that food, they're all over. But I did just have dinner. It makes sense that, like, one of them thought I had food. I usually feed them a little bit. And I eat dinner late. So that's probably why he was here. But yeah, I don't always have for them. I tend to go to bed pretty late. But in the mornings when the rest of the family leaves the house, that's when they'll come into my room. I usually leave my door, like, slightly opened in the mornings. Next thing you know, they start climbing in. This morning, I heard Tutti come into my room. And then he crawls up into my bed using the ramp that I got him. and ends up sleeping. And then the other one refuses to use the ramp, so I have to pick her up. She ends up sleeping near my face. And then I fall back asleep. The next thing you know, I wake up, and then the other two are also there. So now I have 4 beds on my bed. Or four dogs on my bed. Dude, I just have a twin. I can barely fit you guys. My sister doesn't really like sleeping with them in the middle of the night because they tend to wake her up in the middle of the night. So she tries to offload me when they... And yeah, I'm just like, yeah, they're just gonna constantly want to leave if they know that I'm not on the bed with them. He used to sometimes sit still. But lately they're like, nope, if you're not here, I'm leaving. That's why they'll stay with me in the mornings. Go sleep. But during the nights when I'm like late night gaming or something like that, oh, they're gone. Apparently one flat piece with a horse on it here? Oh, here it is. A horse scroll. And I put it on this guy like it's a table. Anya, hello. Going in. Happy New Year to you, by the way. I'm kind of late to that, but I haven't really been around and all. Did you have your debut yet? Of your little idol concert thing. I am building. You died? Like, as in, it was exhausting? Was it okay? Just rolled down my sleeves and now back up. I am making. Do I have a good picture of it? I am making the Legos horse canvas, where it has like a couple galloping horses along with the painting in the back. This is one of their New Year's set for the Year of the Horse. I am a Year of the Horse, so why have this? My sister was like, "You should get this because you're a Year of the Horse." I was like, "Sure, I'll get it." Do I have room for it somewhere? No, but you know, we'll figure it out. It went fine, but it just had stage fright bad, which never happened to me. Oh. Hey, you got through it. You're a rooster. Ooh. I was personally trying to think of like if there was a way I could just like attend your concert thing. Just be in the background. But I think it was a Saturday. Like, damn. It's really hard for me to get Saturdays off at the moment. But I hope it went well. Hope you had fun. Boosters. I can't remember all the years. A lot of fun. I'm glad to hear that. Hope you guys have been having a great New Year so far, though things have been pretty hectic by the looks of it. It's so hard to keep up with things nowadays. Dude, it's just January. Chill. But yeah, I have this set to build. And I also have two more other small sets, which I don't think I'll get to today, or I'll even do it on stream. See. Let me show you guys what else I got. Hi, Techie. What is this badge? Umbrella Corporation. Ooh. How's the Lego going? Lego's going fine. I just barely started, so I'm only on bag number 1. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but... Some other sets I got is another New Year's set here. This one is Fortune Master. I didn't really care for having this, but my sister wanted it. So she was like, get it. And I'm like, sure, fine. And then this one was like a gift for buying enough, like spending enough on that purchase. So I got the Year of the Horse. It looks kind of derpy, but adorable. But yeah, I made these orders the same day that they announced the Pokemon sets. So I bought that like $600 Pokemon set at the same time or something like that. That's coming sometime next month. So that will be that will be another Lego stream for sure. You got it when the Capcom announced the RE9 trailer they had available for one day. It will be available again tomorrow. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, that game looks exciting. Everyone's like gushing over Leon. That's cool. Yeah, that Pokemon set is expensive as fuck. Leon. Yeah. Girls love Leon. A lot of guys too, I think. He's not really your type, but you see the appeal. Fair. What does the Pokemon set look like? So the one that I bought is all 3 starter evolutions. So you have Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise, and it looks like a giant diorama of all 3 of them together. So it's like you have like Charizard in the middle flying, and then you have like Venusaur and Blastoise on the other side. It looks intense. I think I can post links. I think they sold out like the day of too. These people are already trying to scalp it. This set. There you go, guys. And then that also comes with a gift for for spending enough, and you get like the first generation badge case. So it has like the badge case with all like 8 badges on it. I think that's pretty cool. I was like, damn, that's our generation. Let's go. I think there's like another gift that I'm supposed to redeem sometime soon with like my Lego points, and it's like a Pokemon Center building. That would be kind of cool to have too. Laika told me about that one. I just have to wait for a certain day to redeem it, I think. They also released a Pikachu and an Eevee, but I did not buy those because I was like, alright, I'm already buying the freaking giant diorama one. We're gonna hold off for a while. 650? I think it is now officially the most expensive Lego set I have bought. Because I think before that, the most expensive one I bought was 400 for the Lego Ferrari. Yeah, that's USD, baby. We're expensive as fuck for no reason because it's Pokemon. Yeah, I bought the $650 Pokemon one. I bought it on day 1 when I saw it on Twitter. I was like, all right, well, I gotta make my orders now, and that's when I bought this the horse sets. Well, but yeah, I threw a lot of money into this. Did you get the box yet? The box for the Pokemon set? No, that one comes out, I think, let me look at this link again. I think it comes out in February. Yeah, February 27th is his release date, so I won't get that until March, likely. You want to get a Shark Lego set, but I'm debating on it. Which Shark Lego set? I want to know. Do you have a link to it that I may look at? Is realistically what's gonna happen is that you link it to me, and then the moment that I look at it, I'm just gonna say do it. But I know that financially it is pretty expensive to buy Legos a lot of the time. So realistically, if you guys are not in a good financial situation to buy Legos, then don't do it. But I would like to see it the set either way. It's like 10 cents a piece. Well, okay. Now that you put it that way, I think you can post it here. I don't think I have any restrictions on links. If not, then I'll take care of it. Or you can just DM it to me if you want to be safe about it. Yeah, 10 cents a piece. So you know that technically my most expensive set is the Lego Charmander that I bought, that 2-foot tall one, the life size one. Oh, you can just DM me that then. But yeah, that life size Charmander one was actually $1,000. But it wasn't officially Lego. Like in terms of Lego making the set, it was like someone else making the set and making instructions for it and buying official Lego pieces to it. But technically that one was my most expensive. And then yeah, I did the math for that one myself, and it's like if you buy the pieces individually from Lego to make that set, it was like it would amount to $1,000, which is why they charged that much. Yeah, 1,000 was nuts. Like I debated for quite a while to buy it, and then like I think it was like last year's Christmas, not the Christmas that just happened, but the one before that. It was just like me sitting there going like, you know what, fuck it, it's Christmas. I'm treating myself, and that's what I got myself for that Christmas that year. Cause I usually we don't do gifts and stuff for Christmas, so I don't really get anything. Oh, this is a cute set. You should do it if you can. In terms of money, you're just bad at Legos. Yeah, you'll be fine. It's just Lego. Take your time with it. You're not supposed to rush it or anything like that. You're supposed to like experience the build, you know? Yeah, it's cute. I love it. If I remember right, you said you like the aquatic creatures and stuff, right? I remember you stated something about like having some sharks and stuff. You just fear breaking it. Like dropping it? Where am I? I don't even know what step I'm on. Oh, I see. I mean, you'll be fine. Because if you break it, then you just get to put it back together again, right? That is stressful as fuck to break it. I get it. I get it. I've had a few Lego sets that were not officially like real Legos that fell apart on me. I would get really agitated. So I get that. You won't fear that anymore if you drop it and step on it. It's indestructible and it hurts you more than you can hurt it. Stepping on a Lego is the worst feeling. Yeah. But what if the Lego piece wants to be stepped on? Yeah, I'm usually pretty careful with my Legos. I don't drop them and stuff. But it happens. You just like it because it's a shark and a crab, which you love both of those animals. I would feel like I killed a shark and it broke. I see. I see. But that just means you should take care of it. I say do it. I want to see you build it. You don't have to build it on stream. Just build it. I want to cheer you on the fact that you built it. And then you just put it on a shelf somewhere and then it will just stay there forever. So true. Very true. Is that the only reason? Legos are like nice gifts for people too. Like if someone told me in front of me like they wanted a Lego set but they were hesitant on it and I saw it was only like 30 something dollars, I'll be like, fuck it, I'll buy it for you right now. I just love when people enjoy Legos, so I'm like, just do it. I've had so many cases where like friends were like, oh yeah, like dude, this Lego set is so cool, but I can't get it right now. I was like, why not? It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, you're not giving me a good reason to not get it for you. That's your only hesitation? Then I will be your encouragement to go get it because I am a bad influence in making you spend money. Money can't buy happiness, but man, Legos are fun. can buy Legos and that's close enough. Fuck yeah, that's why I bought $1,000 freaking Charmander, dude. I was like, fuck it, I'm treating myself. And then I built the Charmander, I was like, fuck it, was it worth? I don't think so, but man, I love it. My father came into my room one day, and he was just like, what the heck is this? This thing's huge! And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you built this? I'm like, yep. And then he didn't question anything else after that. Like, good, don't question it. Don't ask me how much it was. Yo, Charmander, I choose you. Yo, they have a Bulbasaur and a Squirtle too. Both also $1,000 life size. You should buy the Bulbasaur, Techie. You love Bulbasaur. I link you Bulbasaur things just because I know you like Bulbasaur, alright? How big is the Charmander? Or are you talking about how big is this? Oh, dude, this life-size Slowpoke plush? That's sick. You know, Pokemon released the life-size Eevees, the Eevee evolutions. I was very tempted to buy like the $500 Flareon. The Charmander is 2 feet tall. Or is it 3 feet tall? I think it's whatever the actual size of a Charmander is in terms of its sizing. I think it's 2 feet tall. Yeah, the Slowpoke plush, man. I don't think I've ever seen it. But I did want the Eevees. I did want the Flareon. I was very tempted on getting the Flareon, and I just couldn't do it at the time. But I kind of like went all in on this Pokemon set, even though it's more expensive than Eevee, just because I have more of a connection with Legos. But damn, I would love one of those Flareons right now. I bet I can't buy it anymore. Probably it's all sold out everywhere. I probably have to get like some off-brand, which I don't want to do. This Slowpoke is adorable. It has a little like... Oh, you have like 3 of them. Well, this one's cute too. That's cute. Love them. Flareon is cool? Yeah, Flareon is cool. Where am I on these steps? I don't even know. But yeah, I'm gonna be a bad influence. Buy the shark. Do it. No balls. You'll let me know when you do? Awesome, I'm waiting. I'll eagerly wait for it. If you had to choose an evolution, you choose Vaporeon or just an unevolved Eevee. That's fair. A lot of people love the unevolved Eevee. Vaporeon's cool too. Though Vaporeon is haunted by one of those like copy pastas. I don't know. But yeah, I won't get into that. I don't want to get into that. Vaporeon should be cool. I used to also really like Leafeon. I mean, I still kind of do. But Leafeon was like there to cover my weaknesses sometimes. Yeah, the internet tried to make Vaporeon something crazy. It's unfortunate that like anyone that likes Vaporeon is like subject to that problem now. Like that feel when you're trying to explain to your friends that your favorite Pokemon is Vaporeon. Like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I can't imagine you breaking the shard. Don't you do a lot of like little crafts and stuff? I can imagine you being very careful with it. Sylveon and Umbreon. I really want the Ghost Eevee. Oh yeah, Ghost Eevee. Ghost Eevee would be cool. But the thought of like how to get a Ghost Eevee scares the fuck out of me. Because there's been those memes where it's like to get a Ghost Eevee, it's a brick. It's like, no! Mew Pixel thing? What Mew Pixel thing? Was it a Mew Lego Pixel thing? Wait. Is it the Mega Bloks one? I believe that's Mega Bloks then. Mega Bloks Mew. How'd you break this? Is it this one? DM'd it to you. You wanted to put a bow on its neck. Fair. That's actually extremely adorable. Oh, it is that one? Yeah, I have the Charmander one of that brand. It's cute. Were you able to put it back together? Aw. Sorry to hear that. That's fair. You tried, but not really. What? It sounds like you could just put it back together. Probably just one of those things where it's like you might have to take it apart and get a better idea of like what you have to put back together. Fuck, just give it to me, I'll repair it. Kai, Lego repairman at your service. For a small service fee of nothing at all, I can fix your Legos because I will just freaking put Legos together for no damn reason. What do you think? Being serious though, I'll put it back together for you if you want me to. There was like this other Lego set. I had a lantern, a New Year's lantern last year, along with like these New Year's like little charm things that my sister wanted me to get her. And I built those and she hung them around for like a New Year's party that she did. I wasn't there for the New Year's party, but apparently they broke it like twice or 3 times or something like that. And they had to like put it back together themselves. And they were like stressing out. And then I think like I came home and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, like we broke it. We tried our best to put it back together. And I was like, that's fine. I'll figure it out. And I put it back together like no issue. Do you ever not read the instructions and then do it wrong and have to take it apart? Yeah, like I'm trying to follow the instructions as best as I can, right? But there will be times I will make mistakes. This happens. There was one time that I remember very clearly that I put something wrong pretty badly and I didn't notice it until like a few pages later. It was a Lego Bowser and I had trouble putting on a piece because it was like, wait a minute, like something's not fitting right. I remember this was on stream too, and I was like sitting there like, what the heck did I do wrong? Like this should just be like, you know, Lego makes all their instructions really nice that like anyone can put it together. So if something doesn't like fit well for whatever reason, it's really apparent that like you messed up. And it turned out I made a mistake pretty far back that I had to like go back like a few pages just to fix it. But it happens. It happens. I think the most important thing is that you should just realize that like it's okay to make the mistake and it's just Legos. You'll be easily able to just put it back together unless for whatever reason it was fucked up that badly. So yeah, but yeah, I always look at the instructions. Like, I don't ever like not look at it. It looks like I'm not looking at it, right? But it's actually on my screen right now. To save myself some table space. But yeah, you have to take it apart sometimes. But usually it's not too far back. I'm doing like a lot of like counting tricks in my head and stuff like that to make sure that everything is in the right spot. Because I'm just used to it. Because I've been pretty much building things ever since I was young. When it comes to these type of toys, like I've played a lot of like Kinects, Legos, whatever other building thing. I did all of it. I loved it all. Kinects was a really, really big one. Well, Anya, is that muse set just like broken somewhere? Like, is it just sitting on a table or something like that? Just broken? Hi, Neon. Come on in. I can stream today, Neon. Though I am a little agitated today because, I don't know, I'm just off today. But I can finally stream in a drawer of one of my desks. Oh. Yeah, I'll fix it for you. I got you. I don't know how I'm gonna fix it for you, but one of these days I could. If the situation ever calls for it, I will fix it for you. If you don't want to fix it yourself. Yeah, Happy New Year, Neon. Hope you're doing well. I know I'm saying Happy New Year pretty late, but it's not like I've been around to talk to anyone. Yeah, my internet is... I broke this. Don't look at that. It's back for now. It was a random 1 week of annoyance. Because Spectrum wouldn't tell me shit. And then their online help was like, you should check your router and call your router's company to see if they can optimize your internet in some way. And I'm like, fuck you. All right, cool. You're no help at all. I'm alive. Live. Right here. This is like one that I'm like, where do I put this, right? I have to count. 3. Cool. ISPs always make you go through the dance of factory setting everything when they know it's them. Yeah. It was hilarious. It was like I called them and they were like, "Oh, we'll reset the internet from our side." It's like, that should do it. And I'm like, the internet never shut off. I have a stream going on right now. Like, it's not interrupting. You guys are fucking liars. Yeah, I was so done. I was so done that day. Wonder why poor after-sales service is universal for telcos and ISPs? I don't know. All money. It's all money for them. It's frustrating. Like, dude, I just pay for internet. Give me my internet. That's all I want. And then I'll leave you guys alone. But I guess that's what it was. I left them alone for like a whole freaking year of like no problems. And they were just like, ha! Let's fuck them up. This guy's trying to upload a video for work? Fuck you! Right? They already got you with the 2-year contract and shit. They're like, oh, you're gonna stay with us. That was the funniest thing too. Like, we used to have this thing called AT&T 18 back when like download speeds were like not that great, you know? But at that time, like I think Spectrum was offering like 50 download, maybe 100 download or something like that. And I was like, what's AT&T 18? Because I wasn't the one managing the internet of the house at the time. I was like, what's AT&T 18? It's like, oh, we get 18 download. I'm like, 18? That's it? How much are you paying for this? And he's like, oh, we're paying this much. Like, can I just switch our internet? Because I can pay less and get like 4 times as much. And when we called them to cancel, my brother-in-law was so pissed at them. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna cancel. And they were like, oh, we can transfer you to AT&T 50 for this much. He was like, are you guys fucking stupid? I just told you guys I'm getting like 100 or less than that, and you're offering me 50 for twice the price? It's like, all right, dudes, get out of here. I'm done with you. That's how they try and keep you. We'll charge you more for less stuff and say that you're still being offered a good deal, right? Oh. Hi, Leica. Yes, I am back for now. Hope you had a good stream. How's it going? That was the issue that your dad had, man. Companies are evil. Working on the horse scroll? Yeah, like check this thing out. Look how pretty this thing is. This came in a nice little envelope. What's the material for it? It feels like a thin canvas like paper. Like, it doesn't feel like paper. It feels like an actual canvas, like a felty like texture. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, ISPs suck. I don't have fiber in my area. Unfortunately, I'm like right directly outside of the area or something like that, so I can't get fiber. So all I have is Spectrum. And I think the only other one that is not in this area, but the other service provider that you can get around here is Cox. Like, what? Why would you name yourself that? Remember last I was here, you were making last year's Lunar New Year build. Dang, it has been a while, huh? Yeah, I didn't stream that much last year, unfortunately. I got sick like 4 times in a row within the span of 2 months. I also had the same type of internet issues at the time. I just got depressed. I was like, dude, I don't want to do this. I took a break from it all. I remember around the time I think I was showing you that I was trying out the crochet thing too. That was fun. I finished that thing. Just sitting over there in the little corner. I'll be the Phoenix. I'll be the Phoenix? I don't remember. Yeah, breaks are good. It's not like I'm doing this for money anymore. I just do it to chill and have fun. Hey, it turned out great. Thank you. I have to make 2 of these. I don't want to do it anymore though. I tried the craft once and I was like, I don't think I want to do this again. It's fun though. It's honestly fun. It was a little bit more stressful of a craft for me for some reason though. Maybe if they make something else that I would like really like, then I'll consider it. But definitely something that I'm like good for now. Imagine if I did this for money. It would not work out. I just spent $650 on a Lego set to make like nothing off of streaming. Crochet eats up a lot of yarn. I almost wish I'd take up knitting. Oh. Dang, really? Makes sense. Yeah, it's not cost effective to do this, guys. Don't buy Lego sets to stream just to try to become a big streamer. It doesn't work out. I do want to stream other things again, though. But man, streaming fighting games is hard too. And I think I say this every time, but it's like stressful sometimes. But I want to get better at Grand Blue. You do better this year at Evo. In a stressful way? Yeah, like I think it's more of like if I have a bad session, then I just get frustrated, right? And I don't have any reason of why I would want to ever show anyone that I'm frustrated on stream. It makes no sense for me to ever. It just looks very unappealing to watch. And the reason why I say that is because I've watched other people stream like certain like competitive games and fighting games, and sometimes all they do is just complain, and I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to watch this. Like, why would I want to stream that to you guys? I think the last time I had like a serious Grand Blue session, I was playing off stream because I was just like, oh, it's my day off. Let's see if I can rank up in Grand Blue. It's like there was a moment where I was like looking at my rankings in Grand Blue, and for my character Percival, I was like rank 30. I'm like, rank 30 in the region? That's fucking sick. And I think if you get like top 10 or something like that, you get the Grandmaster title. So I was like, oh dude, I think I can get it. And that whole session for that whole day, I went like from 600 points to 800 points back to 600 points. And I was just angry. I was just angry the whole time. I was like, no man, this sucks. You could always just play. Yeah, that's true. That's the thing though. There wasn't much for me that I wanted to stream, which is like partially the reason why I didn't stream last year. Is just because I was like, what do I play? I have nothing I want to play on stream. I guess I'll just do nothing. So in terms of upcoming games, we do have Code Vein 2 coming up. That one, like, I can get frustrated, but not in a bad way. But I might play that one on stream for you guys. It comes out this weekend, I believe. Yeah, I think the biggest challenge right now is just like, what do I stream? You have such a backlog that you stopped looking at new game releases? That's fair. There's a lot of games out nowadays that too hard to keep up with all of them. I randomly bought Hytale yesterday. I don't even remember why I just did it. I was like in like 2 a.m. I was like, huh, let's play Hytale. And I was like, I just bought it. I feel like the worst part is when you finish a game or a project and like the now what phase. Oh, I hate that. I used to have that a lot with like games I finished way back then. I don't get that much anymore usually, but like I definitely know that feel where I'm just like damn, what do I do with my life now? Hightail is fun, holding off for now because I don't have time for it. Oh, I feel like a lot more with crochet than you. Oh. The problem with me is like I buy a lot of these games just to like have that fun like moment for myself of just like exploring the game on my own. And then halfway through it, I'm always like, man, this would be fun with more people. And then I don't play it again because I'm just like, I'd rather play it with more people. So if anyone ever wants to play Hightail with me, let me know. Relatable? Yes. I was like playing Satisfactory with friends, and then like one time I was like, alright, I'll make a file by myself and like just learn more and play by myself. And then halfway through that, I was like, man, this was way more fun with friends. I don't want to play this by myself anymore. Oh man, this piece goes here? I have a lot of those type of games where it's like, oh man, these are great. They're really fun and relaxing. But man, I don't want to play it by myself. Wait, why is picking a raid target like bad? Like, are you having trouble picking a raid target? Oh yeah, games on maintenance right now too. Final Fantasy. I've been playing that a lot more recently too. I've been enjoying my time back on that game after being away for it for like a year. You actually stream so that you can enjoy solo Minecraft, otherwise you'd be bored so fast. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I see that. Because at least you have some people watching you, and then you have a reason to like interact and talk, right? You swear you apologize every time you have to pick a raid target because you waffle on it so much? Ah, I see, I see. Unfortunately for me, I didn't get anything on my raid application. I just put my name up there for like, hey, I'm looking for a raid group. Doesn't have to be hardcore or anything like that. But oh well, I'm not in a rush to raid. Oh, I need to put more pieces on this. I just do EX Primal fights or something. Well, I only know how to do Hell on Rails. I don't know how to do the other fights. It's definitely the best time to join for those fights was when they came out. Now no one's doing them, so I have no reason to do them. At this rate, it's like I'll just wait for next expansion. I'll just unsync them to get the wings I want. Farm parties? I don't like farm parties. I join clear parties because I think it's more funny to join a clear party and help them out. But farm parties are just like so boring and lifeless to me. I'm just like, ew, we get the clear, go back in, do another clear, and I just get bored. But when I do like clear parties, I'm just like having fun people watching. It's like, oh, that guy did the mechanic wrong, but that's okay. I usually just join a lot of clear parties to help people out. I think that's all the pieces of this bag. Sick. Bag number 2 done. Number 3. Did you know Legos do paper bags now? I was so surprised. Yeah, I opened this set and I was like, why is that paper? And I'm like, damn, this makes a lot more sense. feel like you've seen a notice for the past year or two that they were moving to paper, but none of the sets have ever used paper bags. Oh, I haven't even noticed that. Or I haven't even seen any notices for that, yeah. That's cool though. I respect it. What's in your backlog, Neon? I'm curious, what games do you have that's just like, I gotta play this sometime, but I'll never turn it on because I'm playing other things still. There's quite a few random games that I bought recently. That I'm just like, I bought it for myself and then I just stop randomly. It's like one of those little itches. I'm like, oh, I feel like playing this type of game. Then I'll buy it and I play it for like a couple days or like a week. That's it. I'm done. You think it's a lot better too since some sets have like 30 plus bags? Yeah. Oh boy, this giant Pokemon box when it comes in. That's gonna be something. Personal backlog, finishing Cyberpunk. That's a... I haven't played that one, but I hear it's good. Red Dead Redemption 2, that looks pretty fun. Not my type of game either. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I played the first one, I didn't play the second one. The second part? Second part looks good though. But I have been so out of RPGs lately that like I just can't, like, I guess like knowing that it's there, like, hey, this is gonna like be a 30 to 60 hour playtime. I was like, no. I'm so not into that right now. Final Fantasy 15. Okay. Final Fantasy 16. 16 was a fun ride. I think it was like after 16 where I stopped doing it because I was just like, oh, stories, they're so long. But 16 was a fun ride. I liked Clive and Jill. Really cool characters. Right now you're super excited because my stepdad got CA and I've finally been able to play it this week. Poison Man, I'm on my way. Poison Man. Was he poison type? I don't remember. I played ZA. I haven't finished it yet. I have trouble finishing that game for some reason. But it's a fun game. It's a fun ride. That's like how I'd describe it. Oh, you don't have a Switch 2, so no ZA for you yet? I think I should finish ZA sometime, but I'm also taking a break from that game. I think like the way it's played was fun for a little while, and then like at the end I'm just like a little bored because it wasn't like too challenging, I guess. I think that's what it was for me. But I think the game is still fun, guys. Like I got excited when they let me pick a Charmander and stuff like that at like partway through the game. I think it's really cool. You've been seeing a lot of people with Slowpoke, so it's just so cute. Aw, yeah. I think the game is great, and it's just more of me and how I enjoy games. Like I pick certain aspects of the game to like want to like get into, but like, yeah, there's just so many other ways to enjoy a game that I just don't appreciate sometimes. That like I forget to appreciate it that way. Is like I guess how it would work. Recently I got a friend of mine to play Final Fantasy 14, and she is not that experienced in games in general, so it's really interesting to me to watch her try to learn something as complicated as Final Fantasy 14 from a new player's perspective, right? And I'm just like watching this and I'm just like, wow, games are not intuitive sometimes. It's crazy. And then I would see her get like really excited for like just seeing like a minion walk by. It's like, oh my god, that person has a corgi, and I'm just like, you know, it's nice that she appreciates the games in that way. That like I don't slow down to appreciate it like that sometimes. So sometimes I forget to slow down, I think is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I'm just so coder brained that I'm like, oh, it has to be efficient, it has to be optimal. How do I do the best DPS? How do I not be a liability? And then I'm watching her play and I'm like, yeah, don't worry about that stuff. You shouldn't worry about that stuff. Having played 14 for so long, I still gawk at me. Yeah, I've been playing 14 for a while too. Went through so many different groups and stuff like that. Now I'm just slowly coming back to it, and I'm just like, I do miss certain aspects of the game where like I had a lot of people to just constantly talk to and stuff like that. Now I'm just like the loner going into PFs, just helping people out. I guess I don't gawk at minions because I'm picky as fuck. I think that's what my problem is. I think this situation popped up recently too, where one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, I just ordered a bunch of dice online. They're like counter dice for like Magic the Gathering." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool." He's like, "Yeah, you want half of them?" And I'm like, "I'll only take them if they're like a certain color." I'm like, "Sorry, I'm picky." Took a break after Dawntrail main story. Yeah, I came back. I quit in the middle of Shadowbringers. No. Yeah, I quit in the middle of Shadowbringers. And honestly, it was due to like drama related issues. So I had to quit for that type of reason, to get away from it for stuff. And then I missed all of Endwalker. And then Dawntrail was coming out, and then they released the Viper. And yeah, I have a brand. Thank you, Anya. I definitely have a brand. The Viper was announced, and part of my brand that is not as visible as like the whole red fire thing is that I love dual swords. I love dual swords. So when the Viper was announced, I was like, holy shit, it's my class. I gotta play. But it did take me a while to bring myself to play. And like I kind of went through a little thing of like trying to figure out if it was okay for me to play again. And then eventually I did. I played all through Dawntrail story. I loved it. I loved the experience. Like I can see why people don't like the story as much, but in the end, like I enjoy all the rides I do, kind of thing. So like I enjoyed the ride. And then at that point, I was like, I don't know what to do, because there wasn't much for me to do as a solo player at the time. So I kind of stopped again for that reason. Like everyone was raiding and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna join PS for this stuff. Then I just kind of stopped again. And then I came back to it recently just because I was asked to come back to it to help some other friends that were like learning the game. And I enjoyed that too. But then now they're paused from the game, so I'm just like, alright. That's cool. But what I ended up doing was doing like a lot of things I could do solo, like the relic and stuff like that. So I enjoyed that part. Dual swords are so cool. Yeah, they are. I don't know where my fascination of dual swords came about, but I'm assuming it's from Tales of Symphonia, Lloyd. That character's whole like fighting style was pretty cool to me. You kind of wish you had more motivation to play Final Fantasy XIV outside of Ray. I've been really bad at keeping up with basically everything else. I mean, do you find yourself like just really busy or something like that you don't want to play Final Fantasy outside of raiding? Because yeah, back then that's how it was for me too. It was like I would only sign on for raids, and it felt like a job. Oh my gosh, Lloyd makes so much sense. Yeah. Yeah, Lloyd was cool. And Tales of Symphonia was like the first Tales game that I kind of got into. And then at the time we were playing a lot of Tales with friends. So like when Tales of, I think the next one was Tales of the Abyss. I think that was on PS2, the one with Luke in it. I had a group of friends that really liked playing Tales multiplayer. So we got like that extender for like the PS2 to be able to connect 4 controllers and stuff like that. We all played together. That was a fun time. We played a lot of Tales games together, and even to this day, we still play a lot of games together. Just right now, actually, like one of them asked me, like, "Hey, are you free to play Space Marines tonight?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm building Legos tonight." He's like, "Oh yeah." I'm trying to get him to play Final Fantasy 14. Now, I usually, man, ever since quitting the first time, I've been trying to like be very tame of like asking people to play Final Fantasy 14 with me. Because back then, way back then, like before I had my first quit in like Shadowbringers, I was very like, oh dude, you should play Final Fantasy 14 with me. You should play Final Fantasy. I got a lot of people to play with me. Now I'm just like, no, you play if you want to. I don't want to be the influence of this. Busy and tired, being the shot caller for the first while of the fights takes a lot out of me. On top of trying to figure out how I should place my primals for my DPS rotation in the fight. Oh, you're the shot caller of your group? It's interesting. I was also the shot caller of my group back in the day when I stuff like that. It takes a lot. And I still do it. It's so easy to do it for me. Or more of like, not like easy, I just mean like it helps out everyone involved if I ever do it. And the moment I don't do it, it just makes it harder for everyone else for some reason. You took over your Dark Knight in the previous tier, had to drop for school. This tier no one else wants to do. Oh, I see. That's unfortunate. I think that the summoner's position to do shot calls is not an easy position to do it. I feel like shot calling is like the easiest as a tank. But yeah, I get that. M10S is kind of messy. Yeah, the other day my friend was like, "Oh yeah, MMORPGs is just online line dancing." I just had a revelation. I was like, "Whoa, no way, you're right." Now I can't stop laughing at the freaking fact. There's moments when we split into light parties and each group is doing totally different mechanics. Yeah, I mean, as much as shot calling helps, there are just moments where it's like, dude, you gotta handle your own shit. Like, you can't unsee that now? Yeah, dude, great, right? It's like everyone spread out. Oh, dude, everyone walks in their own positions without saying anything. Everyone just comes back in, stacks together. Everyone moves this way, everyone moves this way, splits into halves. This topic came about when I was like at a barbecue with a friend, and he was telling me like, yeah, like his partner was like wondering why MMORPGs are so popular. This is like, oh yeah, it's just online line dancing. And then I turned to him and I was like, Shit. You're right. And then I just couldn't help but think of the Hell on Rails fight. Like, oh yeah, everyone's supposed to split up, and then, you know, we stack in our pairs. And then I would watch other people, and I'll be like, oh, they're not stacking. Oh, that guy's dead. But yeah, I'm excited for the patch because it gives me more of a thing to do as a solo player kind of thing right now. Which is work on the relic. I'm like, I want something time consuming right now to work on in the game. So the relic is like perfect for that. Especially since I'm not raiding, I need a strong weapon somehow. My internal like competitiveness is like, dude, I only lose to people with a higher eye level than me. We had a fight once where I started singing a snippet of Rocky Horror's Time Warp because the timing worked, and it's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. You know, our raid group, man, I went through so many raid groups, but our raid group had some funny shot calls. Let's see, some notable ones was, I don't remember the fights in terms of like what tier it was or what fight it was specifically, but I remember one fight where the boss would summon like an ad, and it was just like a dude, like it was like a karate looking like dude, and like he would just like Kamehameha someone or something like that. I don't remember exactly which fight it was, but whenever he came out, like the shot call was like, "Here comes Donnie Yen." And we just knew exactly what to do. And then the next mechanic was it spawned a dude in an airplane, and you had to do something specific with the airplane. So our mechanic call for that was, "Is Donnie Yen in an airplane?" And I was like, well, why does this work? So those were great. We had Farmville was one of the mechanics where we had to like become a specific animal. We had our shot calling for markers were hilarious too, because you know how like people would mix up B and D, so like, you know, you had to do like boy or, you know, dog or whatever. Our group was like B dippy and D dippy, and it would work for us. It's like, all right, we gotta go to A dippy, we gotta go to B dippy, we gotta do a C dippy, D dippy, and it just always worked. Pizza time. Oh yeah, pizza time is great for like cleaves, so spread cleaves, or clock cleaves. Have you guys done those like Criterion dungeons? I'm a little curious about them since I only came back a few months ago. I heard they're pretty hard for 4-man con. I think that's what they're called. It's like those variant dungeons, but they have like a Criterion difficulty. You only started doing normal raids at like level 70 because I have too much social anxiety, so no Criterion for my anxiety. Ah, play the normal version though. Criterion Savage is supposed to be the hardest thing after some ultimate fights, no revives. Ooh. Man, that's crazy. I want to do them. But you need 4 people. And I have like Reliably, just me and one other. And maybe one other, so a third maybe, but our times just don't work usually. And it's just all my fault because I get home from work at like 8:30. So like that already like rules out most East Coasters because I'm like making them stay up at like midnight. That's how my raid times used to be, was I made everyone stay up like that. Everyone would just get tired. I just felt bad. But I'm a little interested in doing it. So do you plan on ever playing again, Neon? I can get the social anxiety thing though. I was having it for a while, like coming back to you. I was like, oh man, I haven't raided in forever. I haven't done all these things and stuff like that. I don't want to join a party and fuck up. And then my friend was like, you know, you play better than most of the people in the player base yet, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know that, but that doesn't change the fact that I don't want to go back into groups. Part of me was having anxieties too. He's like, I cut off a lot of ties when I first quit back in like Shadowbringers. But like part of me is like, man, I don't want to accidentally run it again. I don't know how I would react in that situation. Probably the new expansion will bring me back. I always play with my boyfriend and first week dungeons are hilarious. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, expansions are a great time to come back, right? I think that's a great time. Was it bad ending type of cutoff or just ghosting? Kind of both, I guess is what I would say. Like, I don't talk to any of them anymore. And then like when I got back onto Final Fantasy, like one of the things I did for myself is like I just completely wiped out my whole entire friends list. It just started fresh. It was like along those lines, I guess. I did move to a new server too, just because I wanted to like put myself away from it all, just to enjoy Dawntrail for myself. But, you know, with like how the server stuff works, it's like I have to travel to Aether or Crystal or like queues and stuff. So it's like I have no choice but to go there sometimes. His fucking Dynamis is empty as fuck. There's like nothing in there. You're watching older fights, older videos on how to do older fights so we wouldn't get yelled at. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I get that. That's why playing with friends is definitely the best thing you can do. So there's like a lot less pressure. I know people seem to get pressured with like having me around sometimes because like I do actually take my DPS pretty seriously, but not in the sense of like if I'm not doing well then like terrible kind of thing. It's more of like I always seek to improve. So I always look at my own numbers of like, am I doing everything correctly kind of thing? And then people get intimidated by that, but I'm like, no, you guys play however the fuck you want. I could care less. I'm doing this because I like to do it myself. The fighting game mentality in me. Like, oh, I need to do well. I gotta know all my combos. And that's why it's really interesting for me to watch the game from my friend's perspective right now, where she's like completely new to things. Because I'm just having this appreciation of like, you know, not everyone can play like how I play, you know? And I shouldn't hold it up to them if they're like performing in a different level. I forget that sometimes. I always try to be as welcoming as I possibly can be. Parties that I join like that. That's why I join clear parties. is I want to be that person that like will help them as much as I possibly can. Especially if they ask for it. But I'm not going to be that type of like, oh, you're doing this mechanic wrong, like on the first time that they freaking wipe it. I'll just stand there and be like, do you guys have any questions about that? And if they do, they do. If they don't, then whatever. That's just me valuing self-improvement a lot. I did something wrong. It was off by 1. One goes here. After playing enough, I realized the mean ones are just who they are. Because I've had a tank who was rude because he died once while pulling in level 85 dungeon. I was leveling Sage and didn't have all the gear. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it just be like that. That's why you have me tank for you. I'll play whatever role. But yeah, it was funny in this one experience. I think I did an expert run the other night, and I got like 3 people that clearly seemed they were like new in the dungeon. And I was like watching the healer like not heal enough. They let the black mage die just to like raw damage from like AoEs. And I was like, oh no, this healer's struggling. And then the healer died. And then they immediately teleport back to the front. And I'm like, oh no, I could have Phoenix downed you. I get so excited to Phoenix down healers now because I'm like, oh dude, we can use Phoenix downs in combat now? That's sick. But like, I Phoenix down the healer twice throughout that whole dungeon. And then they gave me a commend. It's just like those small things that make me feel good. That's a thing now? Yes, so you can use Phoenix Downs mid-combat for specific content. You cannot do it for like the 8-man stuff, but you can do it for like dungeon, like Expert Roulette, or any generic dungeon. I was so shocked because like there was a dungeon I was doing and then like the healer died and I just like completely ignored it like I usually do. And next thing you know, I saw the healer raise and I turned around, I was like, what the fuck? How'd they get back up? I was like, we have a black mage. And then from that point on, I was like, oh dude, you can use Phoenix Downs now? So I just bought like 30 of them. Because you can carry more than 1 now too. I was like, damn, this is sick. I bought like 30 of them, and I just take them with me. And then there was one run where like the healer died, and I immediately Phoenix downed them. And like right after the fight ended, they just like, we were just running towards the next mob, and the guy was just like, dude, you're a real one. I don't know, all I typed was lol. And then after that dungeon, I got 3 commends from the whole party. And I was like, what? You guys are too nice. Definitely way more useful than sitting around waiting for a healer to join after the healer DCs. definitely that. But yeah, if the healer dies, like I just run to the side, I'm like, There was one run that I was like testing how far I could do it. Because like apparently it has a range. I didn't think you could do it from like not point blank. I did it like from like half an arena away. And I was like, dude, this works? Oh. But yeah, I carry a stash of Phoenix Downs now just because of that. You like running Summer because it's you versus the healer to see who can res first? That's funny. Definitely. Yeah, I agree. I kind of like playing Red Mage for that reason too. But right now, nowadays, I just play as like Viper. Because I'm trying to like be the Red Viper. I'm trying to make a title for myself. It's not working out. But like, I just go to random parties and just like be that person. You know? I have a mod where I made all my skills red. And like, honestly, what I was trying to do was I was just trying to turn the Viper's awakening skill to red because it was blue originally. But I didn't know the mod turned everything to red. So then I was like, oh, all my skills are red now. Cool. Red Mage's res is definitely faster. I always feel off duty when there's a Red Mage. Yeah, dual cast is just so nice for that reason, right? I have a Red Mage too, but I think right now my current focus is just gearing only the Viper along with my gun break. So that I have like roles that I could flex. I technically have a Sage as my healer too, but honestly for me, I think healing is like the most stressful role for me. I usually don't like doing it. I avoid it if I can. I'll heal for like casual shit. I healed for like 1 or 2 raid tiers and I was just like, dude, this. Especially when your healer buddy doesn't do most of the healing. I did most of the healing and still kept high DPS, and that was freaking annoying as fuck. You only heal for 24-man raids or normal dungeons? That's fair. I think that's what I generally only do too. But yeah, there was a tier that was like a white mage in, and a scholar in a different one. I was like, why? Why is this so hard? Aimed for a 24-man once and got flamed so bad that you stopped. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Just know that if you ever play with me and you want a tank, I got you. Yeah, all the pieces. I think I did. At least you weren't spinning the boss. Looking nice so far. Bag number 4. Yeah, I just go around as a Viper through most parties nowadays, even though I can tank too. I would say that I do like the summoner, or no, not summoner, the Samurai's kit a little bit more over the Viper. But I ended up deciding to stick with Viper this tier, just because I like dual swords so much. I just hope whatever they do in the next expansion makes the Viper a little bit more interesting to play, I guess. Because right now it's pretty easy. Or at least I think it's easy. You have to go for a meeting now? Alright, thank you for stopping by, Neon. It was nice to see you again, nice to talk to you again. Bye-bye. Yeah, this upcoming patch is a little exciting. At least for me, just because of relic stuff. I have something to work on again. My friend wanted to play today too. He was like, oh, I'm on a boss. I'm gonna clear tonight. And I'm like, I'm sorry to inform you, but there's a maintenance night. Lucky. Thank you so much for the resub, Mitch. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for coming by. How you doing today, dude? I appreciate you reselling 53 months, even though I haven't streamed for like almost half a year. Glad you're able to stream? Yeah, I'm glad too. I was monitoring the internet for like the last 4 days to be like, is it okay? Is it stable? Do I have to smack somebody? But it seems like it's recovered. Finally. It does this like once a year by the sounds of it though. Like it did something similar to this like last year too. Yeah, I'm glad it's just fixed now. I can stream again, but at least I'm more aware of it. Hope you're staying safe out there. World's crazy right now. Scares me every day. I think it's part of the agitation that I have is just like everything just sounds like it sucks. We're all good and safe. That's good to hear. On a random note, we've been talking about travel again recently because we were planning stuff like Evo and stuff again. So we were like looking up hotels and stuff like that for Vegas, and we booked the tickets for Evo. We plan to book the flights and hotel sometime soon too. One of Don's students was unlawfully detained and injured. Oh my god. At least they're okay. Yeah, released. That must be traumatizing though. That's frustrating. Annoying. Yeah, it's horrific. All I can hope is just something good comes out of this at the end, one way or another, you know. But I don't know. Doesn't look good. But yeah, traveling. I know I mentioned to you that we were considering maybe visiting again, right? I think for us for now, since Evo is generally pretty close to that, we might not be able to consider it this year. But what we really want to do now is consider MagFest. So that's on our minds. So we were planning on talking to you sometime soon so that we can like figure out like anything that we need to figure out for that type of stuff. You haven't been apprehensive about traveling into the US the past several years, but this year has got me a bit on edge. Yeah, I can get that. I definitely understand that. Have fun at Evo. Thank you, Anya. Evo's expensive. I can understand that if you don't go. I was gonna ask, are you gonna go, Anya? Yeah, I completely understand if no one wants to come into the US right now. It just pisses me off. You might? Well, keep me updated if you do. I would love to say at least hi, you know? Even though I can technically say hi to you around here. Not out of the realm of possibility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I definitely can. You already have tickets booked for PAX East in March. PAX is a cool one. But yeah, we'll definitely consider MagFest again. I think the only thing that's really on our minds for that is how we will do hotels and stuff again. Because other than that, we just have to synchronize like our flights to like arrive near the same time so we can meet up again, right? I'm assuming PAX is in New York. Am I wrong? Boston. But yeah, if you win a room again, Ace, that'll be sick. But at the same time, yeah, I think we told you before, we do definitely want to see more than just the convention. That'll be on our minds as well. Hear that, like we will help him pitch in for a hotel this time so that he can accommodate all of us really easily. Because I still feel bad that you gave us the bed. And you didn't let us pay for the room? What the fuck, man? I know you like us, but you don't have to like us that much. MagFest hotel situation is always the tricky part, yeah. But it's easy to get a room nearby at least, right? And within walking distance. Because I wouldn't mind that. There's no way I'm finishing this tonight. I'm on like bag number 4 of like 15. That means you guys get more streams of this soon. Your buddy Eric just pulled the same thing on you and Jake, and I'm pretty sure he paid more than I did. Oh man. You gotta annoy him about it? Yeah, dude, I was annoying you about like, hey, tell me how much I owe you. And then you were like, nah. Like, fuck. I can't do anything about that. I'm not the one to like ask twice at that point, you know? Like, I get it. We fight for bills sometimes, but I'm gonna give up if that's the case. I'm just gonna be like, fuck you, and I'll call it a day, and then I'll pay for your next thing. What a homie. Really is. We visited his house one time, and he gave us so much of his like alcohol that he had around. And his wife was just like, wow, you opened this for them? That must mean he really likes you. And I was like, what the fuck? Drank so much when I was over there. It was a great time. Definitely would love to do it again. We had a stream where all of us were just there. And I had the iconic moment of thinking that I was the red character in the game of Jackbox. Was it Jackbox? Whatever the party game things were. And I was like, oh my god, I lost points. It's like, you're not the red one. I'm not the red one! There are Airbnbs everywhere, just the Uber Lyft trip, so we'll figure it out. I'm okay with that too. I usually prefer hotels, me personally. And I would like a hotel that at least is like within walking distance across the street or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, whatever works. If it has to be like Lyft, then I guess that's another option for us to like visit around the area and not just the convention. That's something to consider. You got gifted the new Jackbox? I have not kept up with their Jackbox game. We still need to play more Mario Party. This doesn't look right. It's over here? Yeah, I'm always down to play some party games here and there. It's just my schedule makes it rough for all of you guys, right? Like, that's a you, Ace. He's like, you freaking East Coaster. What are you doing up? Mario Party. Do you not like Mario Party, Anya? You just need to do the lottery and go away from the hotel within walking distance. We'll talk more later this year. When does the lottery for that stuff generally happen that we would have to consider, like, booking flights and stuff like that? You rage? Oh, that's fair. I have a friend too that he avoids these type of party games because he knows he rages too. And he feels like everything is like targeting him. So like, he avoids just playing it now. Which makes me sad because I'm just like, I want to play certain games when we group up all together, but we just don't. It happens. I used to rage too. Now, now I'm like, I'm the type to be like provoking people to kill me first kind of thing. Because I want like mayhem to happen in a fun way. Yeah, we haven't played all the maps. We played like 2. But yeah, I was playing a match of Commander the other day. And for those of you that don't know, like Commander Magic, it's basically 4 players. Everyone has like a 100 card deck. Everyone has 40 life. And you just play like that, right? Free for all. And usually these Commander matches go for like an hour or more, depending on how how long it can get. But there was one game where it was like turn 1, I played a land. It's like pass. Turn 2, I played a land, pass. Turn 3, I played a land, and I tap all 3 of my lands, and I played an artifact that all it does is like sit there and do cool things for me if I live for another turn. And then I died. I played a Monument to Endurance and died. Because it went like to 2 players after me, and that guy was just like, I think I can kill a Kai this turn. And I'm just like, what? And you know what I told him? I was like, do it. I provoked him. And then he killed me that turn. And that was that game of Magic. You'll play it, but I state a disclaimer at the beginning. I'm not the type to be inviting people to play with me in certain games, but if you ever want another person from Mario Party, I would like happily join. Or any game, really. If you guys want me to play any games. The only one that guy had to reject recently was, what was it? Arc Raiders? Because it just wasn't my type of game. But like, usually, like, I'll join for most games. Good job, Carlos. Carlos was not the one that killed me. Carlos does not play Magic, unfortunately. But I have like a different group of friends who are like Magic nowadays because I met them during the Final Fantasy pre-release that happened last year, like around or something like that. Yeah, I met a couple people in that pre-release, and I just chose to go to like really far store just for this one other friend. And we met some people there, and then like we decided to meet up again to play a Commander match randomly, and then now like I've seen them like every weekend. And now my roommate's like gonna move in with them to a new apartment, and I'm just like, oh yeah, have fun, guys. I was like, you guys have known each other for like half a year. Oh yeah, you told me you were playing Commander, and like it took forever because like everyone's like relearning the game, right? Mostly just you learning. That's fair. I have like 3 decks right now, and they're still Akai coded. If I ever showed you any of the decks. Do you guys mind if I nerd out about a bit and talked about the decks I made? One guy was learning one of the spare decks, but not the game. He won though. Nice. Commander's funny because like win or lose, as long as the game like went on and like everyone got to do stuff, it's funny. You wonder what Akai plays. Yeah, all of my decks have red in them. I have the first deck that I am proud of right now is a red and white deck that has Joshua from Final Fantasy 16 as the commander. And the whole deck is themed around phoenixes. So I'll just have a bunch of phoenixes, and like honestly, the phoenix support in Magic is like trash. Like some of the phoenixes are so bad, and some of the phoenixes don't work in the deck at all. But I have them, and it's been fun playing with that deck because I have won a few times with it. So that was the first deck that I put a lot of time into. Like I had prior iterations of that deck, but when Joshua came out, I solidified it to what it is now. Then the second deck I made is like all samurais. It's all samurais from the Kamigawa set, and specifically the alternate art like that is like looks all anime. So that's the second deck, though I've only used that deck like twice, and I want to use it more recently. And then the most recent deck that I made was Avatar Roku. So that deck is all themed around like firebending and generating a lot of red mana for no damn reason. I had a really good game with it the other day, but I only won it because people let me live. It was like the first 3 turns I played lands and nothing. Like I didn't cast anything at all. And then the 4th turn I didn't draw a land. So like I just got stuck. I was like, I pass. So then everyone left me alone. Because they felt bad. They're like, oh, you don't get to do anything. Like, we're not gonna attack you. We'll attack you here and there, but not for like a crazy amount that will kill you. And then like I finally got like my 5th land. And then I played a card that said it was Mana Geyser, and it was like I gain 1 red mana for every tapped land an opponent controls. So by this time that I got my 5th mana and got to play that, everyone already had like 7 or 8, and they all had like 7 tapped each. So I gained 21 mana, and then I played out my whole hand that I didn't get to play that whole entire game. And then all of a sudden I became the threat. And then from there it was like 3v1 because they were trying to control me at that point. And I was like, yeah, I won, but I only won because you guys let me win. Or like you guys let me live. But it was a funny game either way. Because like there was a lot of funny moments. So that's the thing I appreciate about Commander sometimes. Funny things like that can happen. But yeah, all of my decks are like Akai coded, flames everywhere, dragons, phoenixes, fire. There's only one more deck that I'm trying to kind of make, and it's like only like 1/4 finished. It's a Knights deck because I really like Knights as well. So there's like a red, white, and black deck that I'm trying to make where the commander is Sir Gwyn. And her mechanic is that she makes it so that all equipment that equips into Knight equips for Knights is like it costs 0. So, like all my equipment are like free to move around if she's out. That deck's gonna be expensive though. So like that, I'm like slowly building it by like getting cards here and there by trading. Yo! Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome, welcome. Gotta shout you out. I am bad at typing right now. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope you had a nice stream. My name is Akai. I'm here just building some Legos and talking nerdy about things that I like. We are making the Lego horse canvas set. Comes with this nice cute little canvas right here. You were playing Cult of the Lamb? Nice. I love that game. That game's fun. They had a new expansion or patch recently, right? It's like snowy or something, right? Ah, the DLC came out a few days ago. Nice. Woolhaven. Oh. How is it so far? I've only played the base game, and I enjoyed it. But I haven't turned on that game since. Imagine Cult of the Lamb plus Don't Starve Winter. Ooh, that's crazy. Cool, cool. But yeah, welcome on in. If you guys gotta go or anything like that because it's late, feel free to do so. I'm not keeping you guys hostage here. A lot of resource management and survival. Nice, nice. I should definitely play that game again sometime. I did enjoy it. Would you recommend it? Yeah? Nice. Who knows? Maybe I'll just buy it randomly one of these days. I've been buying games randomly here and there. Something's wrong. Missed something. I did miss something. This goes here. You think it's great if you like micromanaging crops? Oh. Oh yeah, Ace, you did play it too, right? It was fun. You had me in your town too, and you had me like fight people. I was so like fight hungry. I was like, dude, let me beat that guy up. I'm down for it. I think it's great if you like micromanaging crops. For someone who has never played it, it's a lot like Binding of Isaac farming. Ah, yeah, that's fair. A boss randomly took all your food. I like the concept of having your Twitch viewers as your villagers. I thought that was really cool. Is I used to play like certain games where I would try to make like the units friends and stuff like that. I think like a recent game that kind of did that was like Final Fantasy Tactics. I would want to like name people after people I knew. A game that I did before that was like Disgaea, for example, where I just like loved making units named after friends and stuff. It has a lot of Twitch integration, right? Yeah, it's great. Really cool. I definitely enjoyed the game. I just couldn't bring myself to play it again. I have a hard time playing a game a second time usually when it comes to those type of games. I think that's just me. And I think it's just because like I spend more time like playing like fighting games and stuff like that. So it's like I'm on there. Your viewers can vote on who gets reborn, mates, dies, all kinds of silly decisions. Yeah, back when it came out, the most I had to deal with was like, this guy wants to eat poop. Like, dude, you do you, man. You choose not to let your viewers do anything? Fair. But where's the fun in that? Gotta have that mayhem, right? But yeah, so thanks so much for the raid, by the way. I'll have to thank you again. How have you been? Happy New Year, by the way. I feel like we haven't really talked since last year's MagFest. And then again, I haven't streamed for like half a year, so. Getting ready to go to Death Valley tomorrow? Wow. This is random as fuck. What are you guys doing there? Oh, Horasi's idea? What the fuck? Why does he want to go there? Hiking. Oh. I was barely talking to him yesterday because I was playing Space Marine with him and then Hubert. That's cool. Hope you have a good hiking trip. You're so sad that you didn't go to MagFest this year. I thought I'd take a break, but next year for sure. I am currently in the planning of most likely doing next year as well. Just so we can visit a friend again and have a reason to visit him. Yes, you guys did meet very briefly 2 years ago. 1 year ago? It's 1 year ago. I believe it's only been 1 year. Yeah, in the marketplace. This is Ace. I believe he was wearing like a Luigi outfit when you met him. Just very briefly while we walked around the marketplace. Grim Glass Man. Hello, dude. You need to go to a con? Have you ever been to one before, or is this, or you just want to go to one, or like what? Done with the step? Damn. $15 years? Dang, that is a while. You definitely need to go on. I used to go to Anime Expo a lot around here, and that would used to be like a good reason to like invite people and stuff like that too. But lately, I just haven't been inviting people or asking people to do that. This Anime Expo gets so weirdly crowded, dude. It's so dangerous. You like video game music and hearing concerts of it? Go to MagFest. Yeah, MagFest is pretty good for video games and video game music. Cool. It's definitely smaller than like what I'm used to in terms of like Anime Expo's like caliber here, but I kind of appreciate it for that too. Wizard World. I don't know what that is. That's interesting though. You wanted to ask me what do I think about the new Lego shoes? The Lego Crocs? The $150 Lego Crocs that's freaking giant rectangles on your feet? They're disgusting. I don't want them at all. It was a Wizards of the Coast con. Oh. Speaking of Wizards of the Coast convention, I am considering not MagFest, MagicCon as well. And I think that happens in May. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make that one. That was also in Vegas. We'll have to see. But red? Dude, just because it's red doesn't mean it's perfect for me kind of thing, you know? I do have red Crocs. I did buy Crocs like a couple months ago just to try it out. And I'm like, yeah, I can see why people like these because they're comfortable. I'm not. And then my friend was like telling me like you should wear those to work. I'm like, no, I don't want to. But the red Crocs Lego pieces. Oh man, $150 for that. I saw a clip of some dude wearing them and walking with them. It does not look comfortable. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Waiting for Akai to move to Canada because color branding. You know, I thought of like changing my Grand Company theme in Final Fantasy just for the red symbol for the Maelstroms. But then I stuck with Old Dawes because their titles were like Flame Champions and stuff. And now none of that shit really even matters. I've been to Canada once, and it was so brief. Because I took a cruise that went from like the side of California all the way up to like Vancouver, I think it was. And then I was in Vancouver for like a couple hours before I flew back home. I don't have a reason to go to Canada unless I visit a friend or something. But I kind of need a bigger reason. Place. Met the drummer of System of the Down at Wizard World, dude. That's sick. I had lunch in Vancouver. That's all the time I spent in Canada. If you know you're gonna be in Vancouver again for some reason, hit me up. Will do. Yeah, at the time, I did have some buddies in Vancouver that I was considering trying to like visit, but I just wasn't there long enough for me to be able to do it. I didn't do it. I used to technically, well, I used to have an online relationship with someone that was in Canada as well. That was like another reason that I could have like gone down there. But not anymore. Apparently Dead by Daylight Con is gonna be happening there in the future, and I'm really looking forward to going if it does. A Dead by Daylight Con? Dang, that's very specific. That'd be interesting. Oh my god, my dogs are barking. One of them gets so startled so randomly, like anything. Like I just open a door. Oh my god, there's an intruder! What? You love Dead by Daylight? That's cool. It was not a game I was particularly into, but I can see the appeal of it. I see friends play it all the time. Yeah, nowadays it's just like I log on to Final Fantasy in the nights, or I play whatever friends ask me to. Currently it's like Night Rain I'll play here and there. Just recently, just like yesterday, I got asked to play Space Marines 2. And then I'll play Granblue here and there. I have a group of friends that's been trying to get me to play TFT, but I'm not in the mood to learn like TFT at the moment. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. It's more of like the wording for it, I guess. TFT is too much. I'm like, you know, learning a fighting game is technically easier than learning TFT. But no one wants to do that. I showed my friends a sale of Granblue once, and the reply was just, "Ha, good try." I'm like, okay. I guess I'll never ask you guys to play fighting games ever again. You really like the idea of Dead by Daylight, but I'm always too scared to play it. The ranked anxiety hits hard for some reason. Oh, I get that. I definitely get the ranked anxiety. I barely play Granblue Ranked just for that same reason. Even though, like, if I played it pretty seriously right now, I could probably get Grandmaster and place like top 10 in the region for like Percival or something like that. But then I just stop at the same time. It's like I don't need this. You love the horror movie characters and playing in one. People are usually really sweaty in the game, real, but it's still fun. Yeah, people play that game pretty seriously. That's kind of crazy. You should flip it on them and tell them to learn Dota auto chess instead. You know, I flip it on them by saying like, "Hey, why don't you guys play a fighting game?" But I think their impressions is that if they play a fighting game, like the amount of time it would take to catch up to me would take too long, and they don't want to do it. It's like, who are they gonna fight? You know? So I'm like, you're not gonna fight me. I'm not gonna be the bully and just be like, hey, you guys should play a fighting game, and I bring them into a lobby and I just beat them all day. No. Like, I don't want to do that at all. That's like the most boring thing for me to do. But I have a couple friends that have done that, where it's like they'll like ask someone to play with them, and then they don't even know how to play at all, and they just body the shit out of them. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? This is like rule number 1 for getting someone to not play your game. Just play sweeps and throws or play footsies. Yeah. Definitely true. But yeah, I get it. Fighting games are hard in their own. But I don't want to learn all the ins and outs of TFT, dude. That's a lot. Like all these like 500 different items and all these different builds, and I'm just like, you know what? In a fighting game, all you have to do is like learn your character. Be like, how do I anti-air someone? It's like, you just press down and H at the same time when they jump at you. How's your experience with GG? Well, you've picked Asuka in GG Strive. That was also that problem, right? You picked like the hardest character in the game. Convinced to play a school by one person playing their main Potemkin. Then they went to bed. Yeah, I would never do that. The last time I got someone to play Guilty Gear Strive, like, I played when I didn't know how to play the game too, and then they had a lot of fun. And then when I learned enough and like kept winning, like they didn't want to play me anymore. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. My Strive main is Anji, Gorilla Mode. My Strive main was Soul, so I just pressed far S the whole time. And then I played Baiken. Then I got bored of the game because like interactions in that game were too fast to think about. I was just like, oh, you blocked wrong, you're dead. You took the blonde guy who looks like Flynn for the rounds against him. Flynn. The blonde guy. I'm thinking it's just Kai, right? Oh, you played everything else by yourself as Asuka. That's fair. Yeah, in the end, it's just like, you know, if you pick a character you like, you take the time to learn if you really, really like the game. Either Kai or Sin. Oh, that makes sense. Sin was pretty easy and straightforward to play too. I played Sin for a while. After looking up Flynn, it's definitely Kai. It was Kai. I played Kai for a while too because he was just kind of cool and basic. Nowadays, like, we're trying to get more people to play Granblue. Last couple of weeks, I have a buddy who is really into Third Strike. Doesn't really like a lot of the new fighting games, but he recently got a cabinet that has like the original Third Strike in the cabinet and everything like that. He bought it and he has a cabinet in his garage now. He has 2 cabinets in his garage. And one of the cabinets just has a PC in it, and we can just play Steam on there. and I he bought Granblue just so that I could play it there. How's it going, Harasu? Come on in, dude. So he has that cabinet and he has a Third Strike cabinet, and there was like 2 weekends that we just like all met up there and just played in his garage. It was a fun time. Alright. I think this is gonna be the last bag that I'm doing tonight. I only got to like bag number 4. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna finish tonight. There's no way I'm gonna finish tonight. You love Third Strike so much, man? Dude, Third Strike is like eternal. Like, I will not be sad to ever play that game, like, if I ever have to. When I went to MagFest, that's all I did. I went to the arcade and I just played Third Strike against people. Third Strike is a good game. I hate Street Fighter 4 though. I don't like it. And I have a couple buddies that are like all over Street Fighter 4. I have one buddy that's like all over Third Strike. And none of them ever want to play Street Fighter 6. I'm like, Street Fighter 6 is not that bad. I think it's actually pretty well played, like well designed. But yeah, they don't want to play it. So, oh well. Yes, he did tell me that you guys are going to Death Valley. That's crazy. You want to try Street Fighter 6, but it's hard to commit to learning a new game right now. I get that. I definitely do. I think, in my honest opinion, I think learning a new fighting game is a lot easier if you have a friend to like learn it with, or someone to teach you to accelerate the process. Because learning a fighting game on your own is extremely hard. A lot of it is not intuitive. So I try to like help out here for anyone that does want to learn it, and I think it makes the process that much more enjoyable too. I don't know. I love teaching people fighting games because I really like showing them that it's not as hard as they think. Fighting other people is scary though, don't get me wrong. But like, at the very basic levels, you only need to learn a couple of things. And you're kind of set. Quite a while. But yeah, I mean, that's just me. I just like teaching people in general, which is why I'm a teacher, right? Yeah, I do get excited when people like want to learn fighting games. I remember having a session with Anya once. It was really fun. Becky, when she reached out to me to like learn Street Fighter 6, it was a fun time. And now she's like beating me with her Elena. I haven't played the game since Evo. Because I lost to Momochi. Freaking, why did I have to fight Momochi that day? Freaking made me wait until 8 PM for my pulls just so I could lose, and I almost was on stream. I could have got schooled on stream, dude. I was like talking to the TL, like, dude, how likely is my match gonna be thrown on stream? It's like, I don't know, man. They just come around asking people. And then they started our match. And then immediately after our losing, the guy was like, dude, they just came up to me asking for your match. I'm like, oh, dude, thanks for starting my match right away. Yeah, dude, they seeded me against Momochi. And yeah, I got that picture. And like, my friend described it as like, oh yeah, I took him down to 70% and then he bodied me after that. Yo, Show, how's it going, man? Damn, you're in Vietnam now, right? Glad you had a safe trip and all that stuff. How you doing? Is Spectrum being good this time? Yeah, Spectrum is being good. I got that 40 upload again. He let me play, what a legend. Yeah, dude, I landed a meaty on him and I was like, whoa, this meaty landed? And then I baited one DP, he didn't bite, and then he killed me. I was like, fuck. And then after the match, I was like, hey, can I get a picture? And then I told him, like, dude, I'm a big fan. You're like one of my favorite players. I hope you win the whole thing. And then he goes, you too. I was like, fuck, this guy just beat me. And he says that? Oh, so it's not that he blocked something that I didn't think he could block. At the time, it was very common for my players to throw EX fan and then drive rush in to like close the pressure kind of thing. And he fucking did like ducking short DP and countered it. I was like, who the fuck does that? And my friend in the back, he was like, what the fuck, dude? I've never seen anyone do that. And I was like, dude, what the hell, man? Yeah, he got me good. He's a nice guy. He's definitely still one of my favorite players. I also got a picture of Tororo for the Grand Blue scene. That's my favorite Percival player. But in the recent Side Games tournament, he freaking picked Lowain. It hurt me on a spiritual level. So, there's that. So now I hope to be the Percival. No, I can't not. I wish I was better, but I'm not that good. Sure, I rank high, and that's just because no one plays Grand Blue. And no one plays Percival. He's like the 4th like least used character. And I'm like, of course I'm top 30. You're gonna make your debut as an esports player too in Uma Musume? Nice. Good shit. Do well, man. I think I just did this wrong. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First he got the drop off, right? And yeah, there's like a majority of people that just don't play ranked either. Like this guy right here, Show. Fucking last time I did a mirror match with them, it was like fucking 10 to 40 or something like that. 10 to 30. I learned a lot in that session though. You think you might be the only Soares player in the world? Not gonna lie. I have a friend that plays Soares, and I had a session with him last night actually. He asked me to play Beatrix, and I think like ratio was like, I think it was like 10 to 20. I lost. But he got a lot better. I think in terms of me playing Percival against him though, against the Soares, the ratio is like the complete opposite. I think we had like 10 games one night, and he had to call it right away after the 10 because it like I think the score was like 8 to 2. And he was just like, I can't get in. And he got frustrated, so he had to stop. But with my Beatrix is not that great. My Beatrix plays on a very basic level. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just body anyone that doesn't know how to play the game kind of thing. A local tourney near me has a $400 prize pool, so why not? Oh, that sounds fun. This is reminding me of the whole drama of the Marvel Rivals tournament for 40k. And then all the memes that came up with fighting games where it's like, yeah, we fight for like, you know, Chipotle and shit. Which is what literally EVO was. My last match of Grand Blue was for Chipotle, and I lost. And we were just screaming for Chipotle before the match, like, for Chipotle! Alright, for Chipotle! Did I use that card? Fuck, you know what? I don't think I did. I still have it! I need to use this. Does this expire? I should frame it, right? It's like, this is what I want at EVO, guys. This Chipotle card was for fucking City of the Wolves. The game I was not expecting to go far in. Like, I entered City of the Wolves, I practiced the least in that game, and I just won. And then, like, day 2, my fucking match shows up, like, 40 minutes late. And I was like, why didn't you DQ this guy yet? And then he comes, and he's like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry I'm late. And then I body the guy. Yeah, I should keep this as a memory, right? This is great. Because I could care less about the free Chipotle food. And then that way, I just put it on like a little frame, and then people come over like, "What's this Chipotle card?" It's like, "Oh, that's the year that I won City of the Wolves at Evo 2025." You can't believe it. Is it just one item? It's one free entree. That's it. That's what you get for getting out of day 1 polls. It was a great time though. I'm a little upset I lost as early as I did in Granblue. I just needed to win one more, and then I would have placed the same as the previous year's Granblue. But I fought 2 really hard matches. Like, the Grimnir was actually really good, and Grimnir is just so annoying to fight. And then 2B, that's just a sloppy matchup. I fucking hate it. I was like, why can't I anti-air this bitch? You get to jump all over the place and I can't anti-air this? Yeah, I totally forgot I had it. You hate fighting 2B? Yeah, dude, it's not fun. I thought of using 2B because honestly 2B is like one of my favorite like girl characters in gaming all time kind of thing. I really like her aesthetic and everything like that, but then I tried her out in Granblue and I was like, no, I don't want to play this character. Like, I don't think I would have fun playing it. I don't think I would have fun playing against it. It just wasn't right. I stuck with Percival. And I'm glad I stuck with Percival. Like, the first 2 years ago when I placed as high as I did, the whole time I was just enjoying the fact that I was playing Percival. It was great. Gotta find one that fits your hands. Hi, Rhea! Welcome on in. How you doing, Rhea? What step am I on? I don't even know anymore. I lost my spot. Cold like everyone else in NA. Fair. It's actually warm for me right now because I have the heater on. I get cold really easily. I have like double layers of things and all. So welcome on in. You got to debut your new model again recently, right? I wasn't there to be able to watch it, but I believe it happened a few days ago. Did your debut go well? $15. Yeah, that's cold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Yeah, you did get to, and you're very happy. That's good. I need to look at the new model. I haven't gotten to see the new model yet. I'm happy for you. I would definitely do a new model myself. I don't want to pay for it though. This model stuff is expensive, dude. I'm already spending a lot on Legos. 25 degrees outside for you, and I got your window open. Give me the cold, man. You guys, I'm in like SoCal, and this place is like warm for people, and I'm like freezing. My hands and my legs or my feet freeze really easily. Like there was one year where the cold was like, I don't know, it was only like 50 degrees or something like that here, but like it got so cold for me that I didn't have like an electric blanket. I didn't have like a heater. I tried to put my feet under like blankets to like keep them warm, and it took forever, and like I was like dying. I had to buy an electric blanket for myself just for that reason. It was rough. Bad circulation gang up top. Oh yeah, dude. You literally sweat in commercial freezers? Yeah, I get cold way too easy. Why do I have another red brick here? It better be used soon. Like this. Okay, cool. 4 degrees right now. It's like negative 20 a few nights ago, so this is decent. Guys, I would die. I remember telling Don, I'm like, I think I would die if I was just in that cold. Heat plus plus buff versus cold plus plus buff. Yeah, my cold resistance is like 0. Negative. Like my workplace has like a really cold air conditioning. When they turn it on, I'm like always in like a sweater or something like that, and they're like, "Are you cold?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I am." Even my students are like, "Oh man, it's getting kind of cold in this room." But what sucks is like the freaking AC of that place is like it's really strong in the front, but really weak in the back. So the back room gets like super warm, and then my room like freezes for it. So I had to turn it off. But then the back room's like, "Oh, but we're dying back here." And I'm like, "But my students are dying from cold in the front. What do we do?" Yeah, we need something up there. We were out in freezing temps, don't remember what exactly, while it was literally snowing, and I was chilling in a t-shirt and short. Man, you guys are crazy. Here I was, like when I was going to MagFest, I was like, dude, it's gonna be so cold. I need to bring like this extra puffy jacket that I can never wear in SoCal. Blow it all the way to the back, yeah. We do have a fan that's trying to like circulate cold air into that room. So we are doing something about it. Cool. I think I have finished this bag with 2 extra pieces. Hopefully those 2 pieces were not that important. Or I didn't miss anything. Alright, so I've been working on the base. Looks like I'm not finishing today. This just means that I will definitely have more reason to stream again. So I will definitely stream again sometimes. My nights have been recently, like if people ask me to play something, I will play something with them. But Mondays, I've been kind of keeping to myself to just play, to do extra things. So it could be just next Monday. Most likely it'll be next Monday. So streaming is only like once a week right now. And I hope you guys don't mind, but it's not like you guys do. It seems like you guys show up whenever I do stream, which I really appreciate. The fact that even though I haven't shown up for like half a year, you guys came out here and made an appearance. It definitely makes it nice. This is like, wow, you guys really like me here. I will definitely try to do it again for you guys. How many bags total? There are like 15? Yeah, 15. And I am bag 5. And it did go kind of slow today simply because I got kind of yappy, which is good. I think you guys love me being yappy more than anything. Bro, I could be the hypocrite of all time. I might be streaming less. But yeah, let's say officially I'll try to shoot again for next Monday to continue this. So if we distract you enough, 2 more streams. Probably. I will probably try to play Code Vein on stream too. Since the new one's coming out this Thursday. I technically could play it tonight if I bought like the deluxe edition or something like that. It gives me like 3 days early access. I don't think I care enough with the game to do that. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, today was a good session. I don't really like leaving things unfinished, but I don't know. I've gotten more used to it recently, especially with like magic decks and the things I build around here. I just kind of like let it go and let it do its thing. At least I have space and I still don't know where I'm gonna put this when this thing is done, but I had to build this because the year of the horse thing, and I'm a year of the horse, so that will be a thing. But yeah, this week will probably be me just playing Final Fantasy Relic stuff, but no streams for them. But talked a lot about Final Fantasy today and other. Again, you guys ever want me to join in all those things? Always happy to. But yeah, let's go ahead and call it for today. I am getting not tired, but I definitely want to take a break. I don't want to do this for an hour and another back. So we'll call it there. Let's go ahead and send her away to... I think I'm gonna raid Dotori. She's also doing some arts and crafts right now, I think. So we'll send you that way. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Right, nice stream to come back to. And yeah, I don't remember how to do this stuff, but I have a raid command. Oh, there it is. There's that. Let's go ahead and raid a channel. Oop. Oh no, they're ending. I gotta stop. I can't raid there. I'm like reading their text and it says, "Thanks for everyone coming along today. I hope you had a great weekend." I'm like, oh shoot. Where do I go? Where do I go? You just raided some random LEGO streamer? This person's not even at their chair. Where do I go? Plug it. We're going this way anyway. Start raid. Thanks so much, guys. Bye bye. I'll see you guys next time.